Okay, so there's a couple of pressing issues. I've been thinking about making a video or two for the last short while. I had kind of given up on the whole thing because I really didn't see what the point was. It becomes a piss and moan session. It's not what it's supposed to be. It's really about making people aware, making people perhaps try and think a little bit. So, with the next few videos, that's what I'm going to try and do. Some feedback would be nice, although that's very nearly always never forthcoming, for whatever reason. Doesn't matter. Actually, that's nonsense. It does matter, because the more you stay quiet, the worse it gets for everybody, including you, because you are part of the whole, whether you'd like to think that or not. Anyway, as I said, there's a couple of pressing issues, and one of them is service delivery and municipal service delivery. And there's no good reason for it. There's no good plausible reason, honest reason for the situation to be the way it is, but it is the way it is because of the culture that has developed over the years within the municipal council, within the municipality, within the management thereof, or the lack of management thereof, and the general approach to the lowest common denominator and what's acceptable. Unfortunately, you, the consumer, the ratepayer, are part of the problem because you have accepted this all the way along. Some communities accept it more than others, and you see the results of that. And I'm not suggesting at any point in time that you behave like some of those communities where you get frustrated to the point where you start burning things and breaking things and carrying on. I don't believe that that's the way to achieve things in the long run. Any idiot can go and set fire to something and break stuff. I would like to think that you are not that way inclined. I'm certainly not that way inclined. But it seems as though we are surrounded by people that do that type of thing. And interestingly enough, the politicians actually listen to that stuff, because obviously it triggers a little fearful reaction in them, and then they actually get off their backsides and do something to manage the situation, take enough time out from money laundering or whatever it is that politicians do, and actually do something for the people that are paying them to be there. So part of the problem that I see in this whole thing is the nature of the people that we have in those positions, and the quality of the people, the personalities, the psyche associated with those people is an indication of the quality of the field from which there is to choose. Let's be honest about this. Nobody really wants to be running the whole show. You'll probably find that the best qualified person to run the entire thing is actually the one that wants to do it the least. And unfortunately, we have a situation politically where those that thrive on political popularity and self-aggrandizement and ego-based pursuits are the ones that get the job because they make the most noise. And of course, the people that are putting them there are not really qualified They shouldn't be qualified to put them there. They shouldn't be allowed to put them there because they're not qualified to do so. They don't understand the system. They don't understand how the system could work, does work, the shortcomings thereof. They don't understand it. And that's no real slight upon them. It's just that's where they are in life. Unfortunately, that's their lot in life, and they're not going to put too much effort into really understanding things the way they are. And they would rather, instead of that, they would rather just blindly believe what they are told, because that's easier to do. So, anyway, there's lots of stuff to talk about, and I think I need to break this up into a couple of videos, separate videos. Seems as though people are not able to concentrate for more than 30 seconds at a time. But then again, I suppose that doesn't really matter, because if you are interested in listening and thinking and finding a solution, or at least a way of navigating the situation, then maybe you will stick with it. If not, well, there's nothing really lost then, is there? No. So, maybe this is a good time to end this, and we'll start another one with one or two specific points.